Hey family, what's up? It's Kapil. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm doing a Q&A video with Carlos Barreto. Hello Carlos.
Hello, Kapil. Thanks for having me.
Carlos is a Blender add-on developer and YouTuber. He makes videos on Blender add-on for his YouTube channel. Mostly, he is active on Twitter, where he has a 5k followers. The mostly rated Blender add-on by Carlos is Stable Diffuser add-on for Blender. So this is the introduction. Now let's start the Q&A. I have a list of questions. So the first question is, when did you start learning Blender? Can you please also share your Blender dev experience?
I started learning Blender in 2018, and I wanted to work on something that I really love, like 3D stuff. So I started learning Blender, trying to do my own animations, but I was not able to do animations because I have some pain on my hands, both hands, after so many years using the mouse and keyboard. They are kind of messed up. So I wouldn't be able to do the animation, and animation takes a long time to be done. So I started developing, researching for alternatives to be able to do animation, like having a way to do mocap, but without the mocap suit, because I couldn't afford them, and well, in a way that I could be able to use. And then that started my journey, and because the dev journey really started because of a friend of mine called Abdullah Handani that asked me a few years ago to do a simple add-on. It was my first test doing an add-on, and that was the beginning of the journey. And here I am, a few years later. I've made more than 20 add-ons, mostly using the GitHub code to make simpler for people to use them. So I would make installation and the UI interface in Blender for them to use.
Are you working as a freelancer or full-time? If full-time, what is your job position?
I work full-time, but not with 3D. I work as an IT analyst in a private university here in Brazil. And I do the 3D stuff in my spare time or on my weekend, holiday vacation. That's the time I have left to program and to try to do my animations, which I'm starting recently because I feel that I have decent enough software and add-ons for doing the mocap and stuff like that. So I'm working full-time as an IT analyst, but I also have some freelance that I do from time to time when I have some time left.
Have you ever worked on a big animation project as a freelancer or full-time?
Well, I worked some years ago. First, I had a freelance to help Mike Taylor to do some scenes for his film. The film is Dawn of Johnny Cage, done. Oh, I don't remember now, but it was a nice, interesting movie that's not released yet. And I also helped on a video clip from a Russian singer called Lyusha, where I did the hair simulations where the hair of the singer was made of chains. So it was very tricky to do, but also interesting. On the final video, not all the simulations of the hair were done by me. So there are ones that I don't like that much because I try to do as best as possible. So I spent weeks working on the simulation, and the ones I did, I kind of like, and the ones I didn't, I didn't like it because it didn't seem too realistic for me.
What is your favorite Blender add-on for animation?
My favorite add-on, well, that's for the humans that I developing. Sam for the humans that is based on the GitHub project called it for the humans from George Babylon. I don't remember. Sorry, he was one of the developers, the researchers that did the code with other people, but a nice person that I talk from time to time, and he helps a lot taking some notes that I have with that code. And so that is one that I'm using a lot, and I love it. Animation layers from Tao. It's a great animation add-on for Blender that helps you deal with MLA editor and has lots of other things. And then a huge one that I like a lot, but don't use that much, is Animate, where it helps you to deal with those F-curves from the graph editor. You can deal with them more easily to shape and change in many ways. I think it stopped developing, and some parts seems to be integrated to Blender, and it's just great.
What is your favorite YouTube channel for animation or tutorial?
I would go to the basic ones like Blender Guru, CG Boost, CG Cookie. Those are the ones that I know they have very good and decent information. But I actually don't go to those pages anymore because I just do tutorial usually on things that I'm researching and I don't know how to do, so I just research on YouTube or Google, and I see the first result that show up and try to learn, not the first. I try to see as much as possible to find different ways to do the thing I need to do. So on that many ways, I find one that suits me best or adapt many of them into one that will be great for me.
Why you not upload videos on YouTube regularly?
But the main thing is to build something on YouTube. Oh man, it's very demanding. It's too much work. And to post about what you've done, it just blows my head. The work necessary to do it decently. So what I try to do is, while I'm developing and I'm making stuff, I usually post on Twitter because it's much simpler. I post a little information in text, sometimes not that much, and usually put a little video showing what I'm doing, and then I move on. And when I have something decent, something big, I try to record it decently to do some nice voiceover explaining the process, and organized to put it on YouTube and other places like Twitter. Mostly I do YouTube and Twitter only. I'm trying to put more places like Instagram and TikTok, but that is some huge work to do that.
So that's it for this video. Now subscribe to my YouTube channel and like and share this video. Bye.